Hey y'all, what's going on? It's May 7th, and it's been a week or so since we got a video up for you, but we've been busy over at the house, at my house. As you see, we're over at Rich's place. Over at my place, getting the front spindles all in order, getting all the little bits and pieces made up and fit up to ready to be tacked in place so we can get those spindles going. We're waiting on this TIG welder that I ordered the 15th of April. It still has not shipped yet, so I'm starting to get angry, impatient with these people. In my opinion, they should have, on their website, it should have said that unit was out of stock. So I could have kept shopping. I mean, I could have found it on eBay. I could have found it somewhere else, you know, but yeah, whatever. Here we are over Rich's today. It's raining, or I'd have the doors open. He finished cleaning up the chassis. I'm working on, none of these carts we got from Mike Tracy, peace Mike, by the way. None of them came with any wheel. We had no wheels and tires. 3 go-karts he gave me, and we got no wheels and tires. So fortunately, we had a rack of mounted tires and wheels in the trailer, much of which we really can't use anymore. Obviously, the 710s we can still use. But everything is gone with the shifter cart has gone. We've really got to go to 6-inch because we can't get a front tire on a 5-inch wheel that'll last. A little 450 5-inch is just not one. It's not tall enough. We don't get the ground clearance we need, and it's just not a tough enough tire. The lay down shifter carts are way heavier, way faster than a Sprint 125, more weight and more speed. You use more brakes, and that heat has to go somewhere. It goes into the hub, into the wheel, into the tire, and it burns up the tires. We tried running 450s on the front of our car at MIS. If you watch some of that helmet cam video back from 2014, I think, the MIS race 2014, we burned the left front tire off the thing in 15 minutes. So anyway, I think this is what we're going to go with. We've got a set of 6-inch 2-piece wheels and tires. The fronts, which are scuffed, which had 3 runs on them on the front of the vintage cart, because that's what those wheels came on. I used those and then used the wheels that went on the back of the Don Sean car, the sleeper car. Again, these wheels and tires are just display items. I mean, they're going to go with the cart, so you can roll it away when you buy it, you know. But, you're going to have to, you're going to, just like anything else, you're going to have to get into your the brake system, tear everything apart. I would. And you may find that you can want to buy seals and O-rings and all that kind of stuff. So it's a used car. You're going to have to spend some money. It's not, I'm not claiming that these are track-ready carts. So, the wheel tire stuff, I mean, the wheels you probably use, but I mean, a 710, unless you're going to put a shifter motor on this thing, you really don't need a 710 back there unless you got some kind of big bore single, big 135 or 150 air cool alcohol, something. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think you really need a tire that big for any 100cc stuff. But that's what we got to put on it. It's either the big 710 5-inch or the 6-inch rim. I think it's a 650. They're Bridgestones. The rear tires were brand new. They were just so big around in diameter that we couldn't get a gear ratio with the gears we needed to take that zip cart for the test run we took. On the other channel, on the Vortex Driver channel, we got those old October test day videos from 2020 where we took it for a ride and eventually blew it up. But so those wheels may go on. I mean, I just set these on her to see what it looks like. I think it looks tough. I like black wheels, first of all, and I like the big fat beefy tires. So those are 550 fronts and 710 rears. The other car we put 450 fronts and 600s on. We tried mounting a 600 on some of these extra wheels we got, and as you can see, it looks like a dragster tire. That's a 5-inch wide, 5-inch bead wheel with a 600 wide tire, and it just, I know, it's just for staging, just so they can push the cart away. but it looks ridiculous. So you know, I don't know what looks more ridiculous, this dragster looking tire or this big fat Formula One looking. I don't know. I think Mr. Rivoli would agree that the Formula One looking tire looks pretty sweet. So we'll have to see. I don't know. We'll bolt those 600s on. The 600s are two-piece wheels, like I said. The 650s rears and the 450 fronts. I wouldn't race those wheels. I wouldn't race an old school two-piece wheel. Those might be original wheels, Van K wheels that came on the Zip cart, and if that's the case, they're 40 years old. I wouldn't, you know, for a shakedown test ride where I was maybe 70% on it in those videos, nah, I wouldn't bother. So, again, it's just so they can roll this thing to their truck, trailer, car, whatever they're doing to get it out of wherever they're picking it up from. And getting it going. But Richie did a nice job cleaning it all up, and we still got to touch some spots up. You know, this the nut bar apparatus needs a little extra work down the bottom of the steering shaft. We didn't touch with any Scotch-Brite yet. I don't know that we've got Zeus's the right length to work up in there, so we may just you know, pull those springs off and just put bolts up through there just to hold it up so it doesn't scrape the ground. We've got nose cone and side panels for this car. We got the big long 65, 67 inch, you know, new concept Mark McZero, I don't know, side panel. That's the better one of the two. The other panel and the nose are in my garage right now. You see, when you cut the wheel opening that close to the radius, that happens to everybody. The engine side panel is busted pretty good. I was going to do a quick repair on it, and the nose, somebody had already done a repair to it, and it's they didn't finish it. They put a bunch of real heavy, way heavy resin and a little bit of matte covering the whole floor of the nose cone up into the tip of the nose. It was cracked up pretty good. You hold it up to the light, and you can see the damage that was done to it. But they also put fiberglass on the outside, on the gel coat surface. And that's going to require a bunch of sanding and body working, which I just don't think I'm willing to do. If you want the go-kart, you can buy it without the body work, or I'll give you the crap body work. But I don't know that I'm going to put any effort into fixing that stuff and putting a spray, you know, painting it and stuff. And now I'm spending money and time on something that really, to me, is not good time spent. I mean, and good money spent. I'm not going to get it back in the sale of the carts. Used carts, roller. Like I said, if you any of you out there end up buying this go-kart or being interested in this go-kart, I'll throw this bodywork stuff in the condition it's in for nothing. But I don't think I'm going to lay a finger on fixing it up myself. So. That's it. That's it for the 7th. It's the thunder and the lightning. It shook the ground in here, man. I think I was off the ground about a foot, man. She scared the daylights out of me. I saw the dark sky coming, being in and out the trailer, but boy, I was not ready for that. It started with a crack and a rumble, and it rumbled right through the earth, and man, it just vibrated me right up off the ground. So, the Lord is not happy with somebody out there. Maybe me. Who knows? Maybe you. Let's pray together, okay? Peace out, y'all. Hang in there. Godspeed. I'm praying for you. God bless you. We're trying to get this thing ready. We got about 4 weeks or so to get it ready to go down to Mid-Ohio for sale. So we'll see. Maybe I'll change my heart about this bodywork stuff. I don't know.